Stop putting the anchovies on the pizza.
What? But they're good, even though I hate anchovies.
I hate it.
Guys, we're live.
Oh, hi everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to
Hello.
the 6th annual Snickers Shootout here at M&Ms Superspeedway. We are getting ready for a 10-lap dash where 2 drivers are going to race their way into this season's All-Star Race weekend. I'm being joined here in the commentators booth by a lot of co-commentators. We got Anthony McCurry, Charles Jackson, Cole Daly, Kenny McCurry, Michael Norman, and Trent Dunham. Say hi, guys.
Fainted.
Well, Michael.
Hi. Michael just
What's up?
Alright.
What'd you bring us this time, Michael?
I brought us all some Mountain Dew.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Wash the pizza down.
Good.
Anyway, we're getting ready for this race. This is probably the smallest field I can remember in a Snickers Shootout. Only 20 drivers here, with so many drivers actually locked into the Snickers All-Star Race. And we got Rohit Vidarvu on the pole position alongside of Kyle Sosnowski, our Sprint Unlimited winner. And then we got Stephen Pollard III, Noah Hart, and Henry Nova completing the top 5. I'm going to go through each one of you and ask you guys, because quite a few have some All-Star Race experience. This kind of a racetrack, where is the best place to start with it being such a small field of 20 cars?
In the back.
It doesn't matter. You have to finish in the top 2.
Yeah, I agree with Cole. I mean, with a huge track like this, you can go from the first and the back in just one lap. That's how big it is, and especially with the high banking and turns. If you get caught on that high side going 3 or even 4 wide, you're definitely gonna drop like a rock.
Which is why I prefer to start in the back.
Well, in this particular race here, we ended up having in the Mobile Cup Series event a photo finish between Sean Henley and George Roque, and that was both drivers advancing in, but they battled it down to the stripe. Do you think we're going to see the same thing here? Is it more important to win than to just settle for the second position?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I can take that.
And Michael just left again. Basically, if you want to get a win, you got to get a win.
I'll talk for Michael for this one.
Yeah.
I think this is the only race in the entire season where second place actually matters more than actually winning the thing, because that final transfer spot is crucial if you want to get into the All-Star race.
What'd you bring us this time? Fries?
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you.
We're gonna be really not hungry after this race.
Nope.
Anyhow,
There,
we're
10
getting
laps.
ready to get these cars underway for 10 laps of racing. When we come back, we'll be asking our panel of co-commentators here who they think, out of this 20-car field, is going to advance into the All-Star race. So as the cars roll off, they'll complete their couple pace laps, and we will show you now your 20-car starting grid. Get ready to go under the green flag for 10 laps of racing, and I made a fail. There's 18 cars in this field, not 20.
Ah, yeah.
I'm keeping track of the fails.
Yeah, Cole will be our fail counter, and you're going to have a lot of work to do, Cole.
On how many times I enter and leave.
Yeah, you'll have to count those too. Alright, so it's time to make our picks of who we think are going to win this race. Anthony, who you looking at in this field?
I'm gonna go with Sean Galligan, because Galligan is one of those drivers that always seems to do well in big events like this, and plus he's a buddy of mine, so I'm gonna go with Sean Galligan.
He's the only Tweedix racing car currently not in the All-Star race. Charles, who are you looking at?
I'm gonna go with Cole. That.
Alright, I guess I'm next. I'm going for the hell of it, Alan Tanker. Yeah.
You'll go with the 16, who again is the only Roush Fenway car not in the All-Star race. Kenny, who are you looking at?
Michael Norman Hart.
Noah Hart.
Yeah, Noah Hart, sorry.
Noah
My eyes
Hart,
are
he's
just
the only
seeing it
Kyotech
today.
car currently not in the All-Star race. Michael. And I guess Michael's not answering. Trent, who are you looking
No,
at?
I'm here. Wait.
Hurry up.
I'm picking the 13 rookie. She's up-and-coming star. I think she's gonna get it done today.
Okay, green flags get ready to come out. Trent, who are you looking at?
Cody Lamas in the 55.
Cody Lamas in the 55 car. All right, picks have been made. Green flag is out. We got 10 laps of racing here. What do you think? We've had a caution in trucks. We've had a caution in mobile. Will these guys, with it being a smaller pack, will they be able to keep it together and green for 10 laps?
Nah, because
I
these
don't
guys
think
want
so.
these
Nah.
guys want to get into the.
I'll say
premier
lap 3 or 4.
They're gonna go.
Yeah.
Driver, really.
This is
Yeah,
unlike the trucks in the Mobile One Cup series, which are good high-class series. This is the highest of all the series, so they obviously want to win this one more than the other ones.
Comes the Henry Nova machine down to the bottom. I noticed in this field there are a lot of drivers who, if they make the All-Star race, they would kind of complete their whole team making the All-Star race. You got the 18 of Henry Nova. He'd love to be able to join Richard Johnson and Charles Jackson in the All-Star race. Rohit Vidarvu could join his teammates in the All-Star race. James Silverfox and Drew Austin. There's a lot of drivers here who could complete that equation. Is that an incentive for them?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so that way they'll feel like they're part of the team. So. And
Yeah, I mean, if you have a 3-car after, it's gonna be a little
Oh,
better.
Michael's gonna do-
Chances to win.
And we
I
lost
guess-
Michael.
I guess he wanted to get us more food.
I think he did. Whoa! Almost a little bit of a slip there by Nova. And that's going to allow
Oh man,
Carson
and we
Dunn
got
to
some
come
4
in.
wide action as well.
Yeah, we do. 4
Yeah.
wide, about 2 rows deep back there. Jake Cole's in the middle of that. Angel Navarro. But they're keeping it pretty clean.
Here comes Galligan.
Oh, Gallagher.
Galligan
And,
coming in. Here
it's-
comes Trent's pick. Cody Lamas in the 55. Teammates for Michael Waltrip Racing going to work together here.
Doing a
All right,
pretty good
guys.
job.
Who all wants PS4s?
I
PS4s.
do.
Oh, this race is over. See you guys. We're going to go play some
Yay.
PS4.
Yeah.
And
oh
here
wait,
comes-
mine's not working. None of ours are working.
Here comes Deanna Shelton down the inside line there.
Oh,
We know she's made a
wide.
limited number of starts in that 13. Now here comes Michaels, Joshua Michaels, and Cole Daly. They're swapping the lead quite a bit here.
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be one of those wave races.
Alright.
You know,
Going to do that is be one heck of a race with leeching.
Cole Daly there, he may be able to go down, get some drafting help from his teammate Angel Navarro. And oh, there's almost some contact back there between Chris Washer and Jake Cole.
could have been bad right there. I mean, we don't want to have a crash happen.
Here
at
comes the
front of
Coleman going to the lead with teammate Angel Navarro, and
Crazy.
So I just thought of something. Henrik needs to get a 1-2 finish if they want to get all their cars in the All-Star race with Cole Daly and the 48.
That's right,
Yeah,
because the
they
only
do.
2 locked in right now are Aaron Williams Jr. and Tim Walsh. And also, the 88, last season, Michael Norman, you drove that 88 to victory lane in the Snickers Cup Series All-Star race.
Yes, I did.
Here comes Steven Pollard, the third, looking to the bottom, and now they're going to go 4 wide, 3 rows deep. I think now getting midway, they're starting to get a little antsy.
Yeah,
Let's
lap
go, guys.
5. This is the longest we've gone without a caution so far, so this is pretty good.
Wait,
Go ahead, Vidara is coming back. And here's someone that we haven't really talked about yet. Here comes Austin LaPlante in that 15 car.
yeah, Austin LaPlante was the points leader at one point.
Definitely wants
So-
to get a good run here today.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Austin LaPlante also was in both the Oreo Open and the Mobile Open, so he's got quite a bit of experience here in this kind of a race.
Cody Lamas is coming back up to the front with John Galligan.
39 sticks
Guys-
it down to the bottom.
There, Jake Cole in the 39. Now, Stuart Haas Racing this season really downsized. They don't have the 10 anymore, and that went over to the Everham Motorsports. John Radigan is in the field. Jake Cole trying to be the second and only other Stuart Haas Racing car to make the All-Star race.
Now
Definitely.
gets back to the lead as he passes both of the Michael Waltrip Racing cars.
Sean Galligan going to be the meat in that Michael Waltrip Racing sandwich.
But Galligan's going to have the better run down to the full round 3.
Here comes Alan Tanker,
Oh,
one of my
never
pick
mind.
to try to get into the All-Star race, and he's trying to go for the lead here.
There's Kevin White, Trent. That's one of your teammates at Earnhardt Ganassi Racing, moving up there in the middle groove.
Yes, I see that.
He's a good.
them trying to get up there and hopefully try to get that first and second position to get into the All-Star race along with myself.
Now, the way these guys are moving right now, it's almost looking like we may go green to the end. I don't know for certain if they can keep it together, but they're doing a good job so far. If this is going to be the case, the way they're racing right now, what position would you want to be running in on that final lap? Because they're swapping the lead around quite a bit every lap.
I actually.
Top 10.
I'd say definitely somewhere mid pack. If they're gonna go three or four wide in the middle groove, then yeah, that's definitely if you want to be, especially in that inside line.
And keep in mind too, we've seen that the inside line coming off of 4 does not always give you the advantage coming down to the stripe. Henley was able to, off the middle groove of 4, pick up the win in the Mobile Open.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot.
You're gonna want to be about 3rd or 4th around the white flag, because with the way they swap the lead, you're gonna want to stay to the inside.
I've been really impressed the way these guys have been able to keep it green. We're on lap 8. There'll be 2 to go when they come around next time by, and they have yet to bring out a caution flag. And we can't say they haven't been racing hard. First time today, we see
the
the
caution
7
probably
car.
comes out right now, but this race will be over.
First time today, we see the 7
Chris
car,
Washer.
Chris Washer.
Interesting.
He might come in with 2 laps to go. Here we go.
Maybe one of those tactics where you ride in the back, wait for a while, and then make your move there for the 7. But right now, we got a battle up here between 2 females for the lead, Madison Sieber, Deanna Shelton.
The problem with Chris Washer is I think he made the move a little too soon.
Yeah.
Especially with 2 laps to go, if you're out too far in the lead and that pack comes, you're gonna be a sitting duck.
Well, here comes Stephen Paul in 3rd, and there's Washer still there, Anthony. He may be able to do something here as he goes to the inside. They're coming around to get the white flag, 1 to go, and look at some of these guys up here now. Vade Arvu, the pole sitter's back, Austin LaPlante, who started at the rear of the field. As the white flag's out, here we go.
Yeah, Washer made the move too early. He went to the lead too soon, and now the 44 is going to go underneath.
Well, they're going to go 4 wide for the lead. LaPlante sticks it way down.
Oh, man.
And Michael Moore that faded again. Oh, Cold Alley, here he comes, and Alan Tanker.
And look who Cole Dowley's got not too far behind him. Is Hendrick Motorsports teammate, Angel Navarro.
Can the Hendrick teammates get
Can we
into
see-
the
can we
All-Star
see a
race?
1-2
Oh, here
Hendrick
goes
finish?
Tanker to the bottom.
Oh, man, here comes Alan Tanker.
And Tanker looking low. Jake
Here
Cole
comes
is there as
Tanker.
well. 3 wide still for the lead.
3 wide, and then 4 wide for the lead.
Oh my goodness, Tanker.
We're gonna
Right now.
Oh, Rick in the back! Rick in the back coming to the checkers!
Rack in the back. Rack in the back.
At the line, it's Alan Tanker and Jake Cole transferring.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, I was right on my pick.
They almost kept together the whole race, but that last lap.
It looked like Galligan was caught up in that last lap wreck. I couldn't tell who else.
I don't see my pick, Cody Lamas. He may have been involved as well.
He may have. Stephen Pollard III was in it. Oh, the pole sitter, Vaydarvu got involved. Chris Washer was in it. So was Madison Sieber.
But man, I guess I was right then. Well, it looks like my teammate's not going to be happy about this.
Alan
What a
Tanker
race
going to complete all 4 of the Roush Fenway cars making the All-Star race. Jake Cole going to complete the 2 Stuart Haas Racing cars making the All-Star race.
Pretty good efforts for the teams
This
there.
was intense, guys. This was intense.
And
That
how
was
about
intense.
them keeping it together until the very last lap coming off 4? That's
That
when they
was a
decided
good
to wreck.
show. That was a
Yeah.
good show.
That was insane. I agree. Well, that's a tough race
Whoa.
for the 88
Cold Alley turning Tanker there on pit road. Don't know what that's about.
team. They're only-
Yep.
Oh, Cold Alley and Alan Tanker not happy
Oh,
together.
boy.
And this is kind of
Well, I
interesting
guess-
here too, because if you think about it, Alex Tanker, who's a relation to Alan Tanker, pushed Aaron Williams Jr. to the win in the Oreo Open. Here in the Snickers All-Star race, we will see Alan Tanker and Aaron Williams Jr. in that same event.
Oh.
So you gotta wonder
We might see Alex.
if the
Alex-
rivalry is over. We're probably gonna find out.
I don't think
Wow.
it's gonna end too
I can't
well.
wait for-
This is gonna be like. This is probably gonna be like myself and Tim Walsh. It's not gonna be pretty, but there's only one way to find out. We have to wait to actually see the All-Star race.
Yeah, it's going to be really intense. And there's Vaydarvu blown up right there, but that playing to the outcome of the race, and well,
So Alan Tanker and Jake Cole, that finish was actually 3/100ths of a second. Wasn't nearly as close as our Mobile One event, but it was pretty doggone close. And look at the Hendrick effort. Third and fourth, Cole Daly, AJ Navarro, so close on capitalizing.
I fainted because of that finish. So,
You fainted every finish.
I'm okay now. If you can,
Mecha Norman.
Mechanorm.
I think Mechanor's a little bit drunk from having too much Mountain Dew, so he's all hyper.
Can you get drunk on Mountain Dew?
No.
It is possible.
This just in, folks.
If you
get drunk on Mountain Dew.
If you can get high off of
Oh, you
peanut
fainted
butter, you
again.
can get drunk off of Mountain Dew.
You can get high from a Sharpie marker.
Exactly.
But anyways,
So Alan Tanker and Jake Cole, they are going to move on to the All-Star race. Now drivers need your vote to get into that final spot in the All-Star race. And I'm also thinking about maybe having some kind of a little contest for another driver, because we would then have 25, 25, and 30 for the 3 All-Star races. But anyway, those drivers that need your vote are as follows: Cole Daly, AJ Navarro, Joshua Michaels, Noah Hart, Carson Gubb, Kevin White, Henry Nova, Austin LaPlante, Deanna Shelton, Kyle Sosnowski, Madison Sieber, Chris Washer, Rohit Vidarvu, Cody Lavas, Sean Galligan, and Stephen Pollard III. What do you guys think? Who would you like to see get that fan vote?
No
I
heart.
like
Yeah.
Tina Shelton get the fan vote.
No vote.
I'm predicting Sean Galligan since he's a popular one.
I
Exactly.
have
But
a
no
feeling
heart,
most
then
likely
would really
Galligan
help.
get it, but if I want something different,
Yeah, but I'm gonna vote for. Yeah, but I'm gonna vote for. Most likely, I'll probably vote for Joshua Michaels just to get an Everham car in there.
Yeah, I kind of am liking the looking of Austin LaPlante, because he's been on a big momentum streak, not only in this series, but over in Mobile One, too. He also, as Cole alluded to, led the points for a while. It would be kind of cool to see, with the momentum streak he's had, see him in the All-Star race.
Or you can vote in Noah Hart, because he will only if he doesn't get into the All-Star race, this is his last run with Toyota.
That's true. Yes, that's indeed true, and be his last time racing with his teammates in the All-Star race in a Toyota Camry. For those of you that don't know about that, head over to NNSCRA racingseries.weebly.com and you'll get that top story. Historical ground to be broken next week.
Indeed.
And Michael faded because of those news.
No, I didn't faint. This time I went out and got everybody new sports cars.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, I think this race is over then. I'm gonna go drive my
Did you
sports
give
car.
me an Audi?
Alright.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm a McLaren RA15.
For a Ferrari F1 race car.
Sweet.
Well, the good news for me as an owner, at least Andy Timmons is in the All-Star race, so that's good for me.
That is true.
And I'm in all the races. I'm gonna go 2 in a row.
We'll see if that will happen.
Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this race. Be sure to give us a video, like, subscribe, and become part of the crew today. The All-Star races are coming up next, and I'll give everybody here an opportunity to say goodbye, and I want to thank you guys for joining me.
Goodbye.
Sub or get slapped with a Les Paul.
Alright, get drunk on Mountain Dew.
And what about the catchphrase, Seth? You forgot to.
You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Gaming Offline Racing as best.
Hey, that's my
Yeah.
line.
Haha.
That's my
I said
line.
it first.
You be quiet. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Bye.
Bye.
Till I said it. Bye.